We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, just a 1 for 9. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit to third. Rendon has it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jordan Lyles will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, Tommy
now the pitch.
La Stella.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ready now for L.A., Anthony Rendon. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Looped out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Justin Upton the next to hit. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
From the stretch.
0-1, no strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the stretch.
Count is 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Albert now, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here's the first pitch to him, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
La Stella, the runner at third. Trout over at second. Upton at first, 1 gone. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fouled away. Two out, bases loaded. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's in.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Elvis Andrus stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Simmons is there to second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Tristan Lutz.
Now to the plate, Tristan Lutz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Tommy La Stella, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 10 home runs and 34 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
2 out, nobody on. Full count still. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Up next for the Rangers, Sam Travis. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Travis.
First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left. Lutz will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 9, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-1 to Chirinos.
1-1.
Now a curveball misses inside. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first. And they've grounded into double plays now in 3 successive innings as the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels lead it 2-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. '50th pitch of the game on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Justin Upton now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 4-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Lyles gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Angels are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Shin-Soo Choo goes quietly leading off the fourth. Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Lutz will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Puig, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Good battle. Count remains full. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Lyles is there, and a big sigh of relief out on the mound as Pujols is retired on just 1 pitch. So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's too high. Aye.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Lyles comes set. 1-0 on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Angels leave 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
The third baseman.
Thank you, Heidi.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Line toward right center. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Sam Travis. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. High chopper over to the right side. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tristan Lutz. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2 balls and a strike. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Soft liner towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Adam.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the belt, the pitch. Danny Santana is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Todd Frazier, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Angels 2 and the Rangers 1. Austin Bryce enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. And there's one away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Justin Upton.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Weak roller right side. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the shortstop Elvis Andrus.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Settling in now, Sam Travis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. One out, nobody on. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Brian Butcher.
Rougned Odor will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 2 balls and a strike to count. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
From the stretch.
Ball, exercise.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's called out on a close play at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Angels are out in front 2-1. Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luis Garcia.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Yasiel.
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World, not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
From the stretch, Andrelton Simmons is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the plate now, Jason Castro, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
1-0. Here it is. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Cam Bedrosian will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One-0 count. Here it is. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here's the first pitch to him. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One and two now to Adam Eaton. Bedrosian has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Tommy La Stella. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Upset.
So now to the plate, Justin Upton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag.
Oh, he's safe.
Two and 1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Pujols.
Into the box, Albert Pujols.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The batter,
Cody Allen answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Now pitching for Texas, number 32, Cody Allen.
Andrelton Simmons will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Allen's ready. Here's the delivery.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. Hansel Robles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category.
Ready once again, Todd Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here it comes now to Andrus. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Sam Travis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Heaney earns his 8th victory of the season. Hansel Robles hammers down the save, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. His record is now 8-12. The loss goes to Jordan Lyles. He falls to 8-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.